A woman in Memphis wants to know why is everyone begging, essentially, for black people to go outside and protest. Check it out.
I gotta know, what is this hard on that people on the left have for black people to come out and protest? Why are you so pushy to get black people outside? I'm wondering, because Donald Trump is also trying to push black people outside to protest. So I'm wondering if you have a hidden agenda, and that's why you keep saying black people need to come outside. I'm wondering if you have a hidden agenda. Black people don't have to come outside. Okay, black women and black men told us that if we don't vote for Kamala Harris, this is going to happen. They said, Kamala Harris lost. This isn't our fight. This isn't. We're going to focus on self, as they should, because Donald Trump is sending National Guard to black cities. Memphis is currently under occupation. We have FBI, ICE, state troopers, National Guard. My dog is looking at me. More state troopers. They're trying to recruit more police officers, more state troopers to come into the city of Memphis so that we can be occupied. And then on top of this occupation that is happening, they let Tyree Nichols murderers free. They want black people to protest here as well. And what happens when black people protest? Hoses, dogs, taser shields. Taser shields. They already have the taser shields. We've seen that in 2020 here in Memphis. So no, black people do not need to come outside. Black people do not need to protest. They need to focus on taking care of themselves and their family members and staying safe. White people need to protest. Not black people. Leave black people alone.
So you basically heard her list a whole host of incidents and reasons and things as to what's going on. Of course, we know with the ICE raids, just a lot. And she says, well, y'all know what happens when black people come outside to protest. We get the hoses, the rubber bullets, the dogs, the real bullets, and a whole host of other things. And as she said, you know, a lot of black people said, hey, we resting. Of course, the 92% people who voted for Kamala, she didn't get in. And the rest of us was like, well, I wasn't going outside anyway, because that's not what I do, right? I don't go out there and lace up my boots so they could do something to me. See, me, I'd rather protest with my money and with my vote. It could all be so simple, right? But to what she said about her people getting out there, which you're starting to see a lot of them out there, and they kind of turn it up too. But they really ain't doing all that they would do to us if we were out there. Yeah, they throwing some, tear gas and stuff out there here and there on them. But they ain't really just manhandling them like they would if it was us. But yeah, I agree with her. Y'all people get on out there and make it do what it do. Because a lot of people who look like her, they voted for what's going on, and maybe some of them didn't. Maybe they were just like, you know what, I didn't like what Kamala was doing, or what she wanted to do, rather, with illegal immigration, a whole host of other things. I think it's fair to say a lot of them didn't vote for what we're seeing, but a lot of them did. A lot of them like, yeah, I voted for this. This is what I voted for. Get them out of here. But it's like, okay. Then, when ICE and all these other federal agents land in your city and you can't go about your white life with your lattes and all this other stuff, then it's like, oh my God, we don't really like this much, because you're not just doing it to the illegal immigrants or the blacks. You're doing it to everybody. So yeah, y'all go on out there, put your feet to the street. And, you tell Trump and them we don't like this. I think they might listen to y'all before they listen to us. But yeah, we're done with that. There's a whole host of us that are in jail behind protesting or, 6 feet deep. So we don't want to really do that no more, because we are still seeing, even though black people aren't out there protesting like that, black people are still getting caught up in the crosshairs, because at the end of the day, they have a bloodthirst to harm black Americans. Always have, and they always will. So we don't need to give them no extra reasons. So I hope that helps. Anyway, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.